Hi everybody, this is Lisa with Pupusha Dolls and thank you for joining me today. I'm going to show you how to create this cute kawaii cloud keyring. It is so sweet and tender. I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to show it to you. So let's get started. For supplies, you're going to need a keyring, beads, hemp cord, polystyrene sheet, 2mm foam sheets, white and pink, hot wire tool, craft cutter, iron, fabric, stiff belt, pink pastel chalk, fine point marker, eye pins, charm, pliers, super tight all-purpose universal glue, super tight instant glue, sand block, and pins. The first step will be to trace and cut the templates in the description box below. I traced my templates onto a cereal box. You will use a sheet of polystyrene. You will cut that to the size of the cloud. Once it's cut, now with pins, you will safely insert the pins inside just to secure the cloud onto the sheet. It's pretty much like a sandwich. Make sure that the cloud top and bottom align. Now, I'm going to use my hot wire tool, but you could use a craft cutter if you don't have a hot wire tool, and you will trace it around. Now that I'm done cutting and tracing, I will polish the edges with a sand block. Just sand down the edges for a finished and cleaner design. The next step will be to use super tight all-purpose universal glue. This is going to allow me to buy some time as opposed to using hot glue. I'm going to put the glue in the ridges of the cloud and let it set for 2 minutes before I adhere the foam sheet to it. If I was to use hot glue, it would dry too quickly, so I wouldn't be able to adhere the foam sheet and shape it onto the cloud. Now place a piece of foam sheet onto the iron board. Remember for your iron to be in a cotton setting. Warm up the sheet. Once it starts to curl up again, it means that it's ready. When the sheet is nice and hot, you will place it over the cloud. As you can see, I used a paint bottle to support my cloud so I could stretch the foam sheet down. Now that the foam sheet is ready, place it over, stretch it down gently and firmly. The good thing is that the glue is ready to take on the sheet. So squeeze the edges and the part where the glue is at, and your cloud will start to take shape. Now here's my cloud. I cut the edge completely in shape with the cloud itself. Now I'm placing more of the super tight all-purpose universal glue on the back. And I'm going to glue that onto a stiff felt sheet. But in the meantime, while we let that dry, I'm going to show you what I did with the beads. I used a hemp cord and I placed some beads. I also used an eye pin I tie that onto the hemp cord. And that's my keyring. This is going to be the embellishment and of course the functionality of the cloud. Now that my stiff felt has dried onto my cloud, I'm going to cut around the edges to the shape of the cloud. This will serve to just protect the back of the cloud and just polish it and make it look much cuter. Now I'm going to glue ribbon onto the cloud. See, I found this ribbon laying around and I decided to use it, but it's optional. With a super tight all-purpose universal glue, I'm going to glue it down. And with a bamboo skewer, I'm just going to push it in just so I can keep that shape of the cloud. Now you would get the template for the bow and go ahead and cut it out. With a little quick iron, not too much, your bow should be ready. Once it starts to curl up, you would put super tight instant glue in the center and have it ready for it to be placed on the cloud. Now here I'm just scraping a little bit of pastel chalk, like a dust, and I'm going to make the cheeks of my cloud. With a Q-tip, just rub it onto the cloud and you will have pink cheeks. Next, with a permanent marker, I will create the eyes. And here's a cute little tip. I'm using a circle template for the mouth. For those of us who are a little nervous or feel we can't draw a straight mouth or an even mouth, I decided to use this and to show you as well. And here is my finished cloud. My last step would just be to insert the eye pen, and I'm going to use super tight instant glue. And here is my finished cloud. I did add a charm, and that's a polymer charm that I had laying around. I just glued it on with the eye pin. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did, and thank you so much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to visit my links below in the description box. Visit my Etsy shop, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you would like to have super tight all-purpose universal glue, you could purchase it in the description box below. It's the link. Also, there's a 15% off coupon, and it is an affiliate link. Well, don't forget to comment, like, and share, and thank you so much again. Stay tuned for more, and God bless.